All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on our Tuesday group call. I realize that I have been kind of slacking on introducing myself, introducing your leader team. And so we are going to do that tonight because we have so many new faces that are getting on Tuesdays with us, which I love. We are so happy that you are here, and we are so thankful that you are tuning in and wanting to grow your businesses. So that's awesome. I'm Melissa Gratz. I have been with Scentsy since 2008. I am a superstar director in Michigan, and there's just no place else I'd rather be than here with Scentsy, doing what I love, what I absolutely love. And I always love to brag on this Tuesday night 9:15 call, because this call or this training or this Zoom or this Hangout or whatever you want to call it has been in place since 2009. Almost every single Tuesday at 9:15 p.m. since 2009, we have met here. And so I'm very proud to say we are still doing it. This is our consistent effort to stay in front of each other, to stay amongst each other in our community. And we are so, so happy to have you here. Andrea Hatch, would you like to introduce yourself? And then Tammy, if you can hear me.
Yeah, hi. I'm Andrea. I've been with Scentsy since 2007. So we'll be celebrating 17 years in January. Yeah, I guess I'm like the grandmother, the great grandmother, and the the one who has been here the longest. So
And
I'm a lifer.
Even after all this time, what do you love about Scentsy?
Oh gosh, there's so many things. It's hard to pinpoint one of them. I mean, obviously the friendships and that has just been obviously the biggest thing that I have taken away from Scentsy, because it's lifelong friendships. It's not just, one of these things where you meet somebody and it's and when you see somebody for one time and you see them again at an event that can be, a year apart, and you still feel like you're like family and the best friends. So that's what it's a community, and it's the friendships. And of course, I love the product itself. So, but yeah, it's definitely the friendships.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, yeah. Rand. And we also call her Rand, and Rand is also the prize fairy who delivers the amazing goodies on your doorstep after the Zooms. So Rand, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Andrea is also my upline. So we've been at this business together for as long as I have been in Scentsy. And it's been a very beautiful journey thus far, with plenty of more miles to travel. So Tammy Frazier, you have to unmute, my love.
See here. There you go. I'm Tammy Frazier. I'm a superstar director in Ohio currently. I'm a military veteran, so I've run my business from multiple different states, but Ohio is where we are at right now. I've been with Scentsy since November 2007, so you're going to wonder how that goes. That's a long story we'll have to tell you at some point. But I didn't start here in this group, but this is where I belong. And so Melissa is my upline superstar director. Yep. And so it's a little bit about me.
And Tammy, what do you love about Scentsy after all of this, even after all these years?
So the product is what attracted me to Scentsy, but obviously the community, but also the core values of the company. So even in times when there's hiccups along the way, they're always going to make it right. And it's a company that you can stand behind. And so that's what keeps me here.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Tam.
Yeah.
And I guess I could ask the question to myself as well. And I would say it's very similar along the lines to with what Andrea and Tammy both said. I mean, this is a relationship business. This is a people business. And I love the people. I always say I've never met a stranger unless they don't want to be friends with me, but I've never met a stranger. And I love people, and to be in a people business where I get to share a product that I fully believe in, that I still love to death. I mean, you guys hear me say all the time, I still get really excited when I change the wax in my warmers and put new cubes of wax in and my house starts smelling amazing. And I'm like, gosh, I'm so lucky I get to do this for a living. It still makes me happy after all of this time. And so getting to do a business where I do make an income, but I get to surround myself with people I enjoy surrounding myself with while doing something that I fully believe in and love, I'd say it's the perfect marriage. And I found where I'm supposed to be. So I am also a Scentsy lifer. I will always be here. I am never going anywhere. I will pass my business down to my children when I am long gone. And so forever and ever, amen, until the end for me. 9:15's on Tuesday. This is where we'll be. 9:15 Eastern time. I know not all of you are on Eastern time, but thank you, Andrea and Tammy. And we also have a leader team that you've got leaders. I need to update our little leader yearbook and get it posted on the Together We Scent page again. I think that that's going on my to-do list because it's been a while since we did that. It's time to update those graphics and get those posted. And so that I'm making a promise to you that we will do that. But you have a phenomenal leadership team, and Tammy, myself, and Andrea are here to support you 1,000,000%. And I just wanted to spend a little bit of time tonight shouting out and highlighting who we are and what we stand for here, because we do have so many new consultants, new faces, new team members, and so many of you that are joining us for the first time on Tuesday night, or have been, you're newer the last couple Tuesday nights. And I realize we haven't done our community justice by, kind of letting you know who we are. You've hopped on a call and we just start talking and throwing information at you. And you're like, what the heck? So thank you for spending time with us. So tonight we want to talk about, I'll give you kind of the flow of the call. There is a lot going on in October. There is a lot happening. There has been a lot of news articles that have come out, and especially for those of you that have not been around with Scentsy that long, or this is your first holiday season that you are experiencing with Scentsy, it can maybe feel a little bit overwhelming, or heck, you could have been around, you could be around for 15 years. And I still am like, oh my gosh, there is so much going on. I kind of need to get my ducks in a row and get my head around all of it. And so we're going to talk about what's going on this month, what to expect. And then we've got some things that we want to show you as far as how to. So how to and where to go to sign up for Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription, how to get customers to sign up for your Scentsy newsletter that Scentsy sends out on your behalf once a month. Because if you're paying for a website subscription, then you have a newsletter that Scentsy sends out to your customers. But you have to have email addresses, or you have to have, let me take that a step further. You have to have customers subscribed to your newsletter in order for them to receive it. And so we're going to show you how to do that as well. Then at the very end of this call, we will leave a few minutes for those of you that have come to this call with any questions or anything specifically that you would like answered. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So the first and foremost, every month, Scentsy posts on the news tab a planning ahead document. When you go into the news tab or the news link on your dashboard, the very first thing that's going to pop up in that news thread is the planning ahead document. And that is going to give you an overview of what to expect for the month. So for instance, this month, and we're just going to go through these and we're going to talk about them. For this month, Scentsy has 3 curated bundles that are available on your PWS. Those are under specials. It says Scentsy curated bundles. Those are not at a discount. Those are just bundles of wax. And we have pods this month that Scentsy has put together. They've paired some fragrances together. One of them is Gourd Vibes. One of them is the Gourd Vibes bar bundle, Gourd Vibes pod bundle, and then we have a trick or treat yourself bundle. And those are just fun packages that are already, the scents are already selected, and you can promote those bundles to your customers. That's under specials on your PWS. Our limited time offers. So I know by now, or I'm pretty sure by now, many of you or most of you have seen the warmer of the month for next month. It is the Christmas tree with it looks like the old style Christmas tree that our grandparents had in their houses with the Christmas lights on them. That is the warmer of the month for next month. It is the Merry Little Christmas warmer. And if you would like to have that in your hands with the scent of the month, Mint to be Merry, you will want to sign up for this Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription, which means you get that product in your hands ahead of time before it releases on November 1st. How it works with all Scent and Warmer of the Month subscriptions is if you subscribe in the month before the 15th of the month for the subscription, you will receive that Scent and Warmer of the Month kit on the first run, meaning Scentsy processes all of the first run of subscriptions on the 15th of the month. So if you sign up before the 15th, you will be in that first run for that product to hit your doorstep. You'll have about 7 days ahead of time. You'll have that Scent and Warmer of the Month, maybe 10 days before it launches on November 1st. You do have the opportunity to sign up for the Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription up until the 28th of the month. If you sign up through the 28th of the month, you will still receive the kit for the following month. If you sign up after the 28th of the month, you automatically then are signing yourself up for the following month's Warmer and Scent of the Month. Okay, if there's any questions about that, save those to the end and we can come back and revisit. But 15th of the month, all the way up until the 28th of the month will get you next month's Warmer and Scent of the Month subscription. Why get that subscription ahead of time? Well, I like to start marketing that warmer. I like to be able to have it in my hands so that I have my own images of the warmer, not just the stock images from the workstation, but mostly I like to have those scents in my hands so that I can get samples made to start passing out and that I can start making samples, or I have those bars available for customers for me to be able to break them apart and share them, put the cubes in customer orders ahead of time, ahead of it launching. So the Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription also comes with rub and sniff stickers or rub and smell stickers and the brochure for the Scent and Warmer of the Month and 8 bars of the wax and the warmer. And you do get PRV on those subscriptions. Breast Cancer Awareness Collection launched October 1st. So you are able to purchase those products now. If you are looking for the blanket or the tumbler, those are offered through the consultant store. Now, for many of you, you add consultant store items to your orders that you're putting in on the workstation. So not necessarily going into the consultant store to place the order, but like for me, when I have a party order or an order over $350 that's shipping to me for free, then I add my consultant store items to that order that's shipping for free, and you have the ability to do so. You just want to make sure to know that you cannot use host rewards to get that blanket or that tumbler for free or for half price. Consultant store items cannot be used with host rewards. Okay, so you can't use host rewards to purchase catalogs. You can't use host rewards to purchase Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription. you can't use host rewards to purchase any of the consultant store items, but you are able to add them to a bulk order that you have going in on the workstation, or even if it isn't a bulk order, if you don't want to pay shipping twice and you already have an order that's going in on the workstation, you can also include store items on that order, so long as you're placing the order through the workstation, not from your PWS or your personal website. If you place any orders from your personal website, you cannot order consultant store items as part of the website. It all has to be done on the back office, the back workstation. The holiday collection. So by now, you know, we have a holiday brochure of the holiday and Christmas fragrances and products. That collection dropped on the 1st. I do believe as of right now, there is only one item that is temporarily sold out from the holiday collection, and it is, somebody remind me of the scent. It is one of the poinsettia fragrance flowers. And which fragrance is it, Jackie?
It's actually 2 of them.
So 2 now.
Yeah, the one that's still available is cranberry candy cane, maybe.
Okay.
One
Yeah,
is available.
are gone.
Say again, cranberry candy cane is still available.
Correct.
So Sleigh Ride is sold out temporarily, and
Vanilla.
Barnwood.
Barnwood.
Yep, vanilla Barnwood. Okay, so those 2. In these situations, what you want to do is keep an eye on the product status list, also known as the PSL. When you first log into your workstation, at the very top, there is a banner that states, what does it say exactly? When you first log in and on the dashboard, well, right now it is the shipping notification, and there's a check here to see what products have sold out or are on back order or will ship separately. That occurs right at the very top when you log in a yellow box. You can always click that little link and it'll take you to the product status list, where you can see when a product is anticipated being back in stock, and when if something is sold out for good. It might be TBD on when it's coming back, but it's updated all the time on the status of products. So other than that, how are we? I didn't check. Hold on. I can do that really fast. The Harvest collection at the moment, the products that are sold out for the Harvest collection are, now we have the Harvest fragrance flowers. Those are all coming soon. So those will be back. That's the Fall into Love sunflower, Cashmere Leaves sunflower. Those are coming back.
October 23rd.
Thank you. October 23rd, the sunflowers will be back. The Harvest Scentsy 5-pack is sold out as a bundle, but you will be able to add those fragrances to your orders individually. I know Dutch Apple Bread is lagging behind at the moment, but I didn't check the product status list to see a date on Dutch Apple Bread, but that actual 5-bar bundle is sold out. The Trick or Treat warmer, the cute skeleton, unfortunately, is sold out for the season. That's the little Chill and Brew mini warmer. The Harvest Bounty warmer, that's the pumpkin that looks knit, and it's an element warmer. That is sold out for the season. Mickey Jack-o'-lantern has finally sold out for the season. And then Disney's Frightfully Delightful and Forever Fall scents are out of stock. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Forever Fall sold out today.
Yes, Forever Fall. So the bars, that's one to really watch the product status list on, if they're going to hit again, if they're going to pour more of the bars. But in this case, the warmers that have sold out from the Harvest collection are sold out for this season. The easiest way that I always can check really quickly on what is sold out is when I go to my personal website. I go to my personal website, if you can see this, okay? And I just click on the Harvest collection. And when you scroll all the way to the bottom, The products that are sold out are the last ones on the page. So that's just my quick reference way to know what is in stock and what isn't, is I just go to my PWS, select the collection and scroll all the way down, and that's going to give you in real time what is still available and what is sold out. Just make sure, because it is busy season and it is common during this time of year for things to sell out without warning, that if you are taking an order from a customer for any of these while supplies last products, that you do what I just recommended to you and check to make sure that it isn't sold out when you do take their order. That way it just saves you from going to enter in the order and finding out that it was already sold out. Or, and then having to contact your customer and say, oh, I'm so sorry, that warmer is not available or that product's not available. So stay up on that. And even if that means that you checked it the day before, if you're taking an order today, you'll still want to check it. Things sell out, like I said, without warning. So,
And for the bars, you can always offer the Scentsy Club.
yes, for the wax bars. Yes, you can. So any of the wax bars, if you guys are not familiar, look up Always Get My Bar. And maybe if we have time at the very tail end, we can talk about that. But Always Get My Bar, that is that program where Scentsy will make fragrances for you or your customers forever if they are in a Scentsy Club subscription. So thank you, Cindy. Okay. Then we have going back in here. Okay, Scents of the Season wax collection. We had, we have early access. We had early access on October 1st. So that is just a special Scents of the Season wax collection that we have come out. It's in addition to the bars that are already available for the catalog, and in addition to the holiday collection. Those are early access starting October 1st. So we have early access right now. The Disney Dumbo collection is launching October 9th. So those Dumbo products, we will have a launch on the 9th. The holiday bricks that are in the shape of the Christmas trees, we had early access for those, and now they will be available for purchase. The 5 bricks will be available to purchase on October 16th. The holiday favorites collection. I know, see, this is when by now you're like, oh my gosh, the favorites, the Scents of the Season, I know it's a lot. And so that's why we wanted to just make sure to go over this. The holiday favorites collection is coming October 16th. That is 3 warmers that were around about 12 to 15 years ago that were some of the best selling holiday warmers, and Scentsy is bringing them back for a limited time. We have the Holiday Lights warmer, which is a red full-size warmer with Christmas lights around it. It's very pretty. The Santa Belt. So the warmer is a full-size warmer and it looks just like Santa's belly, kind of, and it's a red Santa suit with a black belt around the middle of the warmer. And then we have the Heavenly warmer, which is a off-white and gold warmer with angels around it, and it's beautiful. It was one of the warmers that we couldn't keep in stock when it was available and a part of the holiday collection way back when. It's beautiful. Cassie, were you pulling up a picture of it? Oh no, you were grabbing your phone for something else. Anyhow, so Holiday Lights, Jolly is the Santa belly, and Heavenly. Those warmers will be back on October 16th. The Scentspirations collection. So every holiday season, Scentsy picks one main fragrance and creates some off fragrances with it. So like last year was Vanilla Bean Buttercream was our fragrance. So then we had Candy Cane Buttercream. We had there were a couple of them. They all have vanilla bean buttercream in them, but they're variations of the fragrance. That is what Scentspirations is. Basically, it's a scent inspiration based on a particular fragrance. So this season, we have Scentspirations coming in Christmas Cottage. Oh, is the Cardinal coming back? Yeah, the cardinal is coming back. So are there
That's what I
4?
thought.
Yeah, the cardinal is coming back. Absolutely. You are correct. So now I have to see which I know. So there must be 4 that are coming back because I know I didn't make up those other 3. I
Did
know
you?
that.
I know the holiday lights was last year. I didn't
So-
know if it was this year.
All right, so maybe I did make up that it's holiday lights, and maybe this year it's being replaced. Hey, see, I told I don't know everything. This is why I have to have a refresher course even for me, because I don't know everything. So I made it up about holiday lights. So Jolly is coming back, Heavenly is coming back, and I know somebody on our wonderful leader team is double checking me right now to say, here's what's coming. Yeah, the cardinal is coming back. So somebody will find it and we'll show you pictures of those, or we'll confirm that.
I think we have people in the waiting room.
Nope, there's nobody in the waiting room.
Huh.
Yeah, I've let everybody in that is in the waiting room. But thank you, Jack.
I had someone. They're
Oh,
messaging me, and same thing with Ginger.
that is so weird. Okay, let me
His
refresh.
name's Tom, but it says Thanius.
Okay, let me
He
refresh.
says he's in the waiting room. And then Carol, one Ginger, he got bumped off, and she was in the waiting room, but I think she gave up.
Huh. That is really weird. Okay, hang on. I'm refreshing. Yep. Okay, here they come. Thank you. All right, so the holiday favorites collection. Hang tight on that. Scentspiration. So Christmas Cottage is the scent inspiration for the season. That will be coming out early access on October 16th. Christmas at Hogwarts. Christmas at Hogwarts. That is the snowy Hogwarts castle. Beautiful. That is coming out October 23rd. That's going to be a very good seller. It's beautiful. And then Bring Back My Buddy. We had a Bring Back My Buddy voting campaign, and those buddies will come back on October 30th. We have a flamingo, a bear, and a bunny. Farah, Serena, and Bailey are the 3. And I promise you that is correct information. So, but those will be available on October 30th. The join promotion this month is the $99 kit, the $99 starter kit, plus the warmer of the month for next month, the Christmas tree, the Merry Little Christmas. So that is included in the kit for free, along with 5, the holiday Scentsy bar 5-pack. Okay, that's the one that came in like the cute little maroon bag. So the standard starter kits will also receive a 20-pack of holiday brochures and the November warmer of the month. So that is just the warmer alone in that starter kit is $80. So a $99 starter kit that includes that warmer, it is a heck of a deal this month. Are you showing me, Nicole?
I am. I just got to get
Showing
my
everybody.
background off. Hold on. Can you see that?
Okay. So put it a little bit closer. So we have the Heavenly Warmer.
Hold on.
Yep. Heavenly Warmer, Jolly, the Christmas tree topper.
Oh, hold on.
Yep. That's right. The Cardinal Warmer and the Nightlight. Can you guys see those? Okay, hold on. Let me spotlight Nicole for just a second so that she's bigger. Okay, can you guys see that okay? So the Cardinal, the Happy Holidays little cocoa mug with the candy cane in it, the truck tree topper, and then the Jolly Warmer and the Heavenly Warmer. Thank you so much, Nicole. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Awesome. All right, so join promotion. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you have anybody that is interested in that Christmas warmer, you can also promote the join kit, the starter kit, because it comes in it. And then that promotion will run the month of October. Okay. And then we have an incentive inside of an incentive. So Scentsy just announced that from October 1st to November 30th, if you sign up 3 new Scentsy Club subscribers that have a subscription of $50 or more after all discounts are applied and before tax and shipping, $50 or more Scentsy Club orders, then you earn the Scentsy logo crossbody bag, and that incentive runs this month and next month. So 3 new Scentsy Club subscribers. Okay. Any questions about any of that while I check the chat and see if there's anything that hasn't been fielded yet?
For the Scentsy Club challenge, it has to be new non-consultant club subscribers. So you can't start your own if you don't have one already. I mean, you can start your own if you don't have one already, but it won't count towards the incentive thing.
Thank you, Cassie. Appreciate that clarification. Yeah.
Can that be someone in the same household though? Like my son's talking about starting a Scentsy Club. This would be a good time for him. It's the same address as mine. Would that be okay? And
Yes.
that would count?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it would.
Okay.
And referrals count too.
Yep.
So
They
if one of
said
your
that you just have-
subscribers refer somebody else,
Yep.
counts.
Thank you, Nicole.
Mhm.
Okay.
But it has to be more than $50. That's the caveat also.
Cardinals coming back.
Did
Okay.
you say for the club that they've never had one before? Did you say that part? Because I feel like we had a call with Chuck Thompson this weekend and he said they had to have never had a club before.
New Scentsy Club orders. So we would have to go into incentives. Bear with me.
I feel like we'll have to check the FAQ on that.
Yep. So let's see.
Because last time it just had to have been within a certain amount of time.
Yep. Last time they could have ended a subscription prior, but it had to be a certain amount of time they had ended their subscription beforehand. But if they renewed a subscription, I'm looking for Scentsy Club challenge.
If the subscriber who canceled their club subscription signs back up, will they count? They have to have been canceled prior to October 1 and resubscribed during the qualification period.
There you go. So there's the answer. Thank you, Cass.
And the order has to ship by December 31st.
Yes. So they can set up a club, but it does have to ship before December 31st.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter if it's a 1 or 2 or 3 months. So if they signed up for the 3 month, that counts.
so long as it ships before
Follow
December.
through with it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as it ships before December 31st. Yes, correct.
So if they did the quarterly, they would need the first one to ship now.
Yes.
Otherwise it won't count.
Yep. Thank you, Nicole. That's correct. They would have anybody that signs up. Oh yeah. If they did the quarterly, because the monthly would hit.
Bi-monthly would also hit
By
if
monthly,
it was in October.
if it was in October. Yeah.
Don't
So-
you just get the option of it automatic shipping now or shipping next month? If you do every 3 months, you don't get an option to send it out until January.
Yeah, you're right. It would be ship now or for the following month.
Next year.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
Melissa.
think you're right. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Good call.
Yeah, because you
So
wouldn't
that's what I
sign
got
up
for it.
for it right now and then be like, but don't send it to me for 4 months. Yeah,
I tried that. It doesn't work.
perfect. Okay. I wanted to show you really quickly where to have customers subscribe to your newsletter. So let me share my screen really quickly. And Tammy, I don't know if there was anything that you wanted to say about this. There's not that much to say about it other than we are not allowed to subscribe our customers to it. There's no other way to subscribe them to the newsletter except for what I'm about to show you. And we are not allowed to go in and type their email address for them and subscribe them to the newsletter. They have to do it themselves. So that's why it is set up the way that it is. So let me share my screen. All right, here we go. So I am on my PWS. And if I scroll down on my PWS to this box right here that says stay in the know, this is where customers can enter in their email address and hit subscribe. And that will subscribe them to your monthly newsletter that Scentsy sends out on your behalf. That is the one that we have analytics to, so you can see when that newsletter goes out, you can see who has clicked on what in the newsletter. You can see who's poked around in the newsletter. We have that information to see who is actually opening it, who is clicking in it, where they clicked. Very, very valuable information, but the only way to do that is to have them subscribe via your PWS right here toward the bottom in the stay in the know box. Okay. It is quite a scroll down, especially if you're on a mobile phone. You have to scroll about 5 times to get down here, but this is where to have them subscribe. Let's see, stop that share. Okay. Any questions about the newsletter? All right, let's talk about shipping really quickly. So right now, and this banner is right at the top of the dashboard of your PWS. Right now, shipping is running over the 10 business days. So keep that in mind. It is business days from the time the order was placed. So if the order was placed on a Friday, the very first business day doesn't even happen until Monday. So 10 business days before the orders are shipping out. Scentsy is trying very, very hard to catch up. It's just been a very, very busy and exciting, sometimes frustrating, but exciting holiday harvest and holiday launch. So Cassie, did you raise your hand?
On the product status list too, it'll tell you their shipping window, what dates that they're at, that the orders that they're fulfilling. So that will kind of help guide if you're kind of wondering what's going on with your posted status orders and such too.
Yep. That's good to know. It's also good to know where your orders ship from. So the next time you get a Scentsy order, take a look at the shipping label to see where the return address is. We have facilities in Boise, Idaho, or Meridian. That is, and then we have Capel, Texas, and Rock Hill, South Carolina. Those are the 3. Currently, Rock Hill, South Carolina is the one that's lagging behind the longest. They're trying diligently to catch up, but that will matter to you because on the product status list, if it designates by distribution center who's shipping on what date, you'll want to know which distribution center your products come from. The easiest way is to look at the next shipping label on your order. Okay. It does say on the PWS side of things, there is a red box at the top on the personal website that says we are currently experiencing increased shipping volumes. Processing can take up to 15 business days. Thank you for your patience. So that is showing on the PWS to let customers know. And hopefully we can get to a place where Scentsy is catching up and we can back down that shipping delay, especially as we get closer to the Christmas cutoff. Typically in years past, we have been able to place orders all the way up until like December 15th or 17th and have them arrive by Christmas. And so we're hoping that Scentsy can get on top of these orders so that our Christmas cutoff doesn't have to end up being like December 4th. So But we'll keep you in the know on all of that information. Again, everything that we're telling you isn't anything that you couldn't have found for yourself or probably haven't, you probably have seen, or maybe you haven't seen. It is on your news tab, but there are always a little bit further explanation or maybe a little bit more, explaining and pointing in the direction of where you need to go to look for something in particular that we just like to cover. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know how with the past of the shipping being over the 10 days, they're going to be sending some of those that were waiting for so long, the floral plug-in.
Yes.
That's not going to happen with this. Hasn't that been clarified? That's not going to happen.
Unless they overshoot the now stated 15 business days, that will not happen.
Okay, because I had seen where it was showing a post, a flyer that you would get that, but I'm like, that's not with this season.
Yeah, that occurred based on them going outside of the stated 10 business day window. That's why they have now updated it to give themselves the 15-day shipping window. Hopefully, we're not going to hit the 15 business days and they're going to actually get back under the 10. I have a feeling, though, they will leave that banner up on our websites just as a preventative.
Right.
But hopefully things will start to move a little bit quicker and ship out a little bit faster.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. All right. Gosh, look at that. And all of that information. And I thought we would have a lot of extra time at the end to cover any questions that you have. We have a little bit of time. So is there anything that you specifically want to ask a question about that wasn't covered? Or even if it was covered and you want clarification? Irene.
I was going to ask you, when you were talking about the subscription for the warmer, now can any consultant do that, or is it just the upper people?
No, any consultant. If I signed up today, I could also go in and sign up for the Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription. It's available one kit per consultant per month. Any title, any sales amount, any consultant.
So you don't have to keep maximum of, like, say, $500 every time?
Not to get the kit. The Scent and Warmer, the Scent and Warmer, to be able to purchase the Scent and Warmer of the Month kit, you just have to be a current consultant. You don't have to have any particular sales in the system. You don't have to have a particular team size. No. Every consultant that is current has the opportunity to purchase one Scent and Warmer of the Month kit or one Scent of the Month kit per month. And that is something that you can subscribe to for this month and cancel for next month and then subscribe the following month. It isn't something like once you subscribe, you're locked into it. You can change that subscription on a monthly basis.
Okay, that was my next question, if you had to do it every single month.
Nope, you can, so long as you do it by the 15th of the month, well, by the 28th of the month to get it for the following month in the current month. That sounds so confusing, but
yeah, it does
count towards your PRV. So
yes, it does.
You want to, make sure you know that.
Yeah, so you get
Just make sure.
You get commission on the Scent and Warmer of the Month kit.
Okay.
Nicole and then Cassie.
I was just going to say, just make sure if you sign up now for the November warmer of the month because you want the tree, but then you see the December warmer and you don't want that warmer, you have to drop your subscription down before the 15th of November, or you're going to end up with the December one.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yep.
You'll be locked in.
Thanks.
So
is that what you were going to say, Cass? No.
I don't know that you touched on it when you went over it before. There's 2 different spots in the workstation that you can enroll.
Thank you.
On your orders tab, if you click on your orders tab and go under where it's the last option under get started, you can have create a party, start individual order, or Scent and Warmer of the Month. You can click there to enroll. That's a newer feature, hasn't always been there. Or you go under the My Account tab and it's in that section. And so you can choose, so say you chose Warmer of the Month for this month, and then you see, like Nicole was just saying, you see, then come November 1, you see December's, and you're like, oh, I don't like the warmer so much, but I really like the scent, then you can downgrade. Or if you're at Scent of the Month this month and next month you want the full thing, then you can upgrade and go back and forth.
Yep. So if we are on the workstation and you go to the orders tab, the very last option, Scent and Warmer of the Month, is where it will take you to subscribe.
Or the SOT, see how it says SOTM and WOTM, the little box right there on your big screen too? You can put
Yep. You can also subscribe right here on the orders tab.
Yep.
So a couple different places. Yep. Thank you, Cassie. Yep. We meant to mention that.
Can I ask you one thing about
Yeah.
the whole that if I still, the best way to go ahead and get what would be the Scent of the Warmer for this month is just to order it. It's too late to get in do Scent Warmer of the Month for October.
Mhm.
Right? It's too late.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That would have had to
Oh,
happen. It would have had to happen by the 28th of the month. So
Okay.
September 28th would have been the last day to sign up to get October's kit. Now you have until the 28th of the next month to get November's.
Right.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and sign up for November's now.
Yes. If you do it right now, and in fact, if you do it right now, it will ship for you on the first run, which is always the 15th of the month. 15th,
Okay,
depending on what day it falls on, but 15th of the month is when they ship out the first set of those kits.
And if I go in and join that right now, then do you go ahead and pay for it now or before it ships?
It'll run your card on the 15th if you do it now.
That's what I wanted to hear right there. Thank you.
It'll run your card on the 15th.
And if you leave your subscription on and routinely do the same one, it continuously then will run the 15th of the month.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. What else were you going to say, Cassie? Oh,
it's a great way to get PRB.
Yeah.
The month before for the next month's stuff. So
yeah, you get,
and especially during an incentive period, which is a bonus too.
Thank you. All right.
Were we going to talk about, or did I miss World Tour talk?
Oh gosh, thank you. Yeah, we were going to talk about that too. Appreciate it. So World Tour, the registration is opening. Hold on one second. I got to get back to my main screen. So the 9th.
October 9th.
Yeah, the 9th. So if you are new to this, World Tour is like a mini, it's a mini little, I don't want to call it a mini convention, but it for lack of a better description, it is a 1-day training and spirit event where Scentsy gives, you get a product kit for attending, you get training, we get to attend as a group, most of us, depending on which location we're attending. But what would you guys say about World Tour? You guys endorse World Tour that have been.
Scentsy comes to us instead of us going to Scentsy. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Like home office comes to us.
Yep.
To like our hometown, if you will. I mean, sometimes you have to travel a little bit, but
to a city near you.
Right, exactly. Instead of you having to go to one location, and it's smaller than like SFR, where it's, you got thousands and thousands of people.
Yep.
So
yeah, so it's a more intimate event. Access to the entire in-person event will be $80, $80 US. That's the cost to register. And then it includes new product and program reveals, home office announcements, consultant-led training, giveaways, recognition, and a spring-summer 2024 product display. The World Tour 2024 Spirit Kit, including the exclusive World Tour Purple Sling Bag. There's a lapel pin, plus a workbook, name badge, lanyard. That will all be delivered to your home ahead of time. and then a collection of new spring summer 2024 products when you attend. You also get 500 points toward the incentive for attending World Tour.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Janie.
I know it's in Detroit this year and it was last year. And is that, they haven't said exactly where yet in Detroit?
No, we do not have a location, and that can also mean Metro Detroit.
Well, see, I'm Belleville. I'm real close to Detroit. I am not missing this.
Good. Good. Yeah, that can also mean Metro Detroit. So they put the major city, but it can be somewhere in the suburbs. So just letting you know. You also have the ability to register a guest for $30 to attend World Tour with you. And why should you attend? It gives you an opportunity to attend a Scentsy event live. And it's great to all be together. It's awesome to meet in person a lot of the people that you see only on screen, and you get to interact with Scentsy and Scentsy's home office and just get a feeling for being at a Scentsy event on a smaller scale than traveling to SFR. So World Tour is something that I absolutely love. It gives us an opportunity to get together. So that registration will open on October 9th.
And I'm assuming the guest has got to be 18.
Yes. Yes. Guest has to be over 18.
Okay.
On your workstation, you can see a list under the news tab and under the World Tour heading. You can see the list of the locations and those dates if you haven't seen that already. Perfect. Vicki, thanks for reminding us. That was one of the big things we wanted to make sure that we covered.
Oh, I'm so excited about that being so close to home.
One of you will have to answer this. One of you, maybe you guys have done this before. Can it be a Scentsy consultant if you have a guest attend World Tour with you, like a new downline? Can they be a guest? I don't know. You can't be
if they're a consultant, they have to register as a consultant, but your guest can join as a consultant before the World Tour day is done.
Thanks. I had to read that out loud to myself to know the answer. That no, a Scentsy consultant can attend for $30 because then everybody would attend for $30. The consultant fee is $80. The guest non-consultant fee is the $30.
And in the news, in the article, if the guest who becomes a consultant at World Tour, they will also leave with the World Tour purple sling bag as a gift.
That's awesome.
So.
Great.
That's nice.
Hey, how do we register? It will be on the workstation on October 9th under the events heading. So under the more button, there is the events option. And once registration is open, you will have the ability to go in and register from the events tab. Okay. And yes, the guest gets something just for attending.
Yep.
And okay. Anything else? Well, I'm happy to see this call. I mean, this call was informative. I saw some of you say in the chat, like, this is a good call. I'm glad that we did this. Do you guys feel that way? Like this was a good opportunity to kind of bring you up to speed?
Yes.
Hell, I needed to be brought up to speed on that favorite collection. So I'm going to say it was absolutely worth doing this call, but I'm happy to provide these types of opportunities where you guys are getting information that you really truly need to operate on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or a monthly basis with your businesses, but also give you an opportunity to ask a question in real time and get answers. And so I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you staying on a little bit longer with us tonight so that we could cover those things. And Josh says every call is awesome. Josh, you're making my night. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we try to provide something. I told you the goal is always I can't talk. It must be 10 after 10. The goal is always to have you have learned at least one new thing by getting on our calls. And so we appreciate you for doing that. And thank you, Paula. Okay, Rand, I didn't forget. This is all you, Prize Fairy.
Price Fairy. Hello. New nickname. Not that I don't have a few. Okay. Elena Nelson.
Yes.
Okay, and I feel like I need to pick one more. I don't know.
I was
why.
gonna say we had 44 people on tonight. This is
I know. I'm like,
this is
my
amazing.
poll is like full. So hang on. Okay, here we go. Mary Porter.
Yeah. That's
Congratulations,
awesome.
ladies.
Yes, congratulations. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. We have virtual cubicle, which is our office work hours, opening up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. The link will be posted on the Facebook page if you would like to hang out with us while we work. And guys, have a fantastic evening. Sleep so well tonight if it's late where you are. And we will see you guys very soon. Thanks so much.
Good night.
I'm out.